Wasn't too much of a heart attack today, but the Chicago Bears get the win over the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-28 in a must-have-it win. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you got to hear the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm your host there, Bobby, joined by C-Dub and Big Kev, as the Chicago Bears get another victory to move to 8-3 on the season, 31-28 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers did not play, but Mason Rudolph did not play. It did not matter because we still come out with dubs in the chat. Make sure you drop them dubs in the chat for us. C-Dub, you called this game. What's your initial reaction, bro?
Yeah, this was a interesting game. It would seem like that the Bears were struggling in this game, but not really if you just peel back the factors. Caleb Williams was terrific today, 3 touchdown passes, over 100 in QB rating for the entire game. Uh, the run game, we only got 99 yards rushing, but they was effective when we needed them. The defense, we gotta tip our hat to the defense. Although you see 28 points, we were like missing everybody, Joe. We had a band-aid over the entire defense, and they held their end of the bargain, absolutely ending the game at the end with a good play on fourth down by Jaquan Brisker. This team just fights. It's an entire team effort, special teams, offense and defense. Great coaching throughout the game. Of course, we will want a lot more rushing from the team, but Ben Johnson just does his way, and you just can't deny a 8-3. You can't deny 8-3 with a chance to face the Philadelphia Eagles on Friday for sole possession of first place in the NFC. That's what we looking at next this week. Shit, talk about next week, later on this week. So the Bears are taking the advantages of their opportunities and have a perfect situation. Right after Thanksgiving, everybody gonna be full, sitting back, watching the Bears in one of the biggest games in a long time for the Chicago Bears fan base.
Kev, how you feeling about this game, man? That man chugged something before he said something.
Listen to me, bro. The Bears lost their first two games in embarrassing fashion.
Facts.
First game, they had to win. Let this nigga JJ McCorkle come out there, as Bobby say, McCorkle come out there and take care of business and put up 30 points in the fourth quarter or something like that. Then they got embarrassed by the Detroit Lions. They've only lost one game since then, bro. One game since then, and that's a culture shift in Chicago. You got to give Ben Johnson credit. C-Dub, you mentioned the rushing yards, only 99 rushing yards. That's on Ben Johnson. He want to throw the ball. We know what that is. It's just the reality of it. Pittsburgh's pass defense isn't that good, though, so you knew they were going to pass the ball a lot today, the Bears, that is. Caleb went out there and overcame a boneheaded play in the end zone where he gave up a touchdown and fumbled the ball, and he was lights out from that point forward. Did he overthrow the ball? Absolutely. Did he throw the ball behind people? Absolutely. Did he throw 3 touchdowns? You damn right he threw 3 touchdown passes today. And when they needed him the most to go out there and overcome stupid decisions, he did it. Chicago Bears come away with the win. Again, we had to watch to the very last play as usual. But hey, I'll take the W.
Absolutely. I think that my initial reaction is I'm gonna take a win. At the end of the day, I'm taking wins. I'm not going to sit here and apologize for wins. Yeah, we can go out there and critique the offense. We can critique the defense, but this is a good team win at home versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. So what? Aaron Rodgers didn't play. That's not our problem. We faced off against Mason Rudolph, who Mason Rudolph struggled to throw the ball downfield, and that has been a problem for the Pittsburgh Steelers this entire season, even with Aaron Rodgers. So I look at this type of situation and I say, hey, the Bears did what they were supposed to do. They went out there, they ran the ball, though I would have liked to see more rushes. I still trusted in Ben Johnson to go out there and get the job done alongside Caleb Williams. We go out there, we take care of business, we make sure that we good, and I can't go out there and bat an eye. Simply because it's hard to win in this league. It's hard to keep your pace in the division to win games. I gotta take it for what it really is and say, hey, the Chicago Bears, they're gonna be competing for a spot within these playoffs. They're gonna compete. They're going to be competing within a spot within this division.
Right.
I look at those other teams within this division and say, hey, they are looking up to us right now. And they have their calendar circle for a matchup versus the Chicago Bears. To have our calendar circle for those matchups versus the rest of these divisional games. Now, coming up later this week, as C-Dub alluded to, we have the Philadelphia Eagles, who's getting ready to play in just a few minutes here, and we'll see what that's going to look like. But at the end of the day, the Chicago Bears took care of another team that was right in front of them that they should have taken care of, regardless if it was cute, regardless if it was ugly. They went out there and got the win. But fellas, Caleb Williams, Big Kev, you talked about Caleb Williams and being not necessarily being perfect. He went 19 and 35 on the day, 239 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Definitely had a sack fumble, though. That was his only sack on the night, and that cost him 7 points. What do you think about Caleb Williams' performance tonight, Big Kev?
Yeah, Caleb Williams is obviously a work in progress. Like, there are times where he threw the ball behind his players. There are times where he threw it too high. But when the Chicago Bears were in the red zone, and we preached it today, we wanted touchdowns and not field goals. We got touchdowns. That's just the reality. And Ben Johnson, you got to give him a lot of credit, and I'll give you credit too, Bobby. There was a stretch in the second quarter where it looked like they should have been running the ball, and Ben Johnson was like, "No, skip that. We're going to get Caleb into rhythm and throw the ball." And once he got into rhythm, he started to play better. He started off 10 for 21 and ended the game 19 for 35. He got his mind right, reset his equilibrium, and went out there, led his team to a win. I'm not mad at Caleb Williams at all. No interceptions, 1 sack fumble that was just crazy. He should have got rid of the ball. We wouldn't have been in this situation had he done that, but it's a learning experience, and we don't have to wait till next week for him to learn from it, because he learned from it in game, adjusted, and took care of business.
All right, let's get to C-Dub with the same question before we get to Steve-O.
I just think that Caleb had a terrific game. It wasn't perfect, just like Kev alluded to. But when you needed plays to be made, Caleb, he got hot, and he did it to a tune of 3 touchdown passes and a 104 passing rating. This is a work in progress, like Kev said. But I could still see him getting better each and every week. He's still not turning the ball over, albeit he turned it over in the end zone. That is TJ Watt. He is known to cause some ruckus like that. But by all my accounts, Caleb Williams was fantastic today, and I think we should expect this and more from Caleb for the rest of the season.
For sure. Before we get to Steve-O, Kev, don't you want to do a shot, brother? I ain't got no shot, but I got something, bro.
Oh, I was gonna do the shot when we talked about the defense, Bobby.
I bet we'll save it for then.
Yeah.
All right, Steve-O, you joining us right now. You muted?
I said, fuck what y'all talk about. We 8-3.
Hey. Steve-O, first
I already chugged my beer, Steve-O. I got the shot for the defense.
Steve-O, first question is, what's your initial reaction? And then secondly is, what are your thoughts on how Caleb Williams performed today?
We a good team. We a good team.
Yep.
You're well coached. That's all I've been wanting from this franchise. Get a good coach up here so he can set a standard. And when that standard is met, quite frankly, it don't matter what we put out there, you're going to see results. And that's what I seen today. You got a team we ain't perfect. We got our woes. We got our problems. But at the end of the day, we determined. We play hard. We play to the end key. And guess what? We nasty. When it's time to get nasty, we get nasty.
I agree.
We
That second
turn the
half was
ball over.
nasty.
And at the end of the day, we one of the most timely goddamn teams in the league. And for that to be under your first year as a head coach, salute to you. Especially with all the woes that we still have, especially with everything that we can still jump and compile on the offense about, jump and compile on the defense about, regardless of when it's tough and we down and out, we ain't got that same pit in our stomach like we ain't gonna, it's over, doom and gloom. Some way, somehow, we figure out, we gonna figure it out. And that's what we did today.
Agreed.
Hey, Chad, get y'all shot ready.
My man's Drew Bears chimed in, gave a super chat. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, brother. He said, let our rookies cook. Loveland and Burden are the future. Bear down. Let the starters come back for Friday, 9-3. And I will absolutely say that Friday is a measuring stick game to how you compare to a championship team. And it's going to be interesting to see how these guys compete versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, they got a game to that's getting ready to start right now. And we're going to see what the Bears are made of. I think Caleb Williams needs to be his best versus this team. He did not have a great game today, but definitely made plays to put the Bears in position to succeed because he threw dots. What my fucking pencil at? He threw dots. He threw dots today. But hey, shout out to him and shout out to you, Drew, for the super chat. All right, we're going to Big Kev first when we talk about the defense, man. Big Kev.
Man.
Big Kev, the defense wasn't perfect, not necessarily great, but well coached up on today's game to make plays when necessary. The two linebackers filling in for TJ Edwards, Noah Sewell, and Tremaine Edmonds. DeMarco Jackson, 15 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Amen. Because I can't say his last name right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. There you go. Appreciate you, Steve-O. 14 total tackles, dog. Big Kev, what about them linebackers today, bro?
And shout out to Ruben Hippolyte, too, before he went down. He was out there doing his thing. Here's the shot for you guys. Big Kev take grown man shots, so don't look at the content.
That's a double.
That's a double for sure. Damn.
But dig this here. Dennis Allen, on that first touchdown drive that Pittsburgh had, them fools was just throwing the ball behind the sticks and moving the ball down the field. The Bears gave up a 95-yard touchdown.
Facts.
After that, besides the fake tush push, the defense was solid. Up until that last touchdown drive that Pittsburgh had, the Chicago Bears gave up 13 total yards in the second half. They shut them down. They were lights out. And frankly, even though the offense was great, the Bears won today's game because of the defense. The defense shut down everything that Pittsburgh was trying to do after that first quarter, and you got to give them love. You got to give them respect. That's you can take it, baby girl. You good.
I love my kids, man. I love kids, bro.
I love them too,
man.
man.
Hey, just off topic real quick before I get to C-Dub. We had a little girl in there yesterday at my son's sleepover, and she was like 3 or 4 years old. While the boys that was 8, 9, 10 years old was out there fighting, play fighting and scrapping, the little 3, 4-year-old little baby was in there getting busy with them. Shout out to her.
Gotta love it.
That's how I go.
It be fun. They be in there kicking it. But C-Dub, what you think about these linebackers that fill in today, bro?
I think they did a great job considering the circumstances. You're thrust into the limelight. You got to take over for 2 guys who are Tremaine playing like at a Pro Bowl level, and you know how well TJ plays football, and also adding Noah Sewell, who's made some big plays this year.
Yeah.
You got to tip your hat to these guys. They did the best that they can do. Remember that Caleb spotted them 7 points, so it's really not 28 points that they gave up. It's more like 21 points, but
Mhm.
let's not play semantics with it. These guys, they did a great job filling in. Let's hope that we can get some bodies back for this Friday game, the biggest game since 2018.
For
The
sure.
biggest.
Steve-O, how you feeling?
Bro, I've seen us have some pretty good defensive coordinators, but I don't think I've seen a defense coordinator get 3 levels of production the way DA has gotten out of these guys. Like, quite frankly, I've seen Vic Fangio, I've seen Lovie Smith. I ain't never seen them guys have the 3rd, 4th, 5th string guys playing like the starters.
And all this with the defensive line playing sketchy
as hell. But speaking of the D line, mainly one person, Montez Sweat, you did what you got paid to do today. Go get the quarterback, even though you ugly as hell, you stink for missing that one goddamn sack, because you should have just mowed his ass down. But I understand you trying to play within the rules of the game and you ain't trying to cost the team. But at the end of the day, you got us a turnover, you got us some pressures, and you got us some multiple sacks. That's what we needed from you today. Because like I said in the post game, if we didn't get no production out of this D line, I don't think we walk away with a W. So the fact that we're still able to get starter level production out of all 3 phases of the defense, it's credit to these teams, but most importantly, it's credit to DA and the rest of the coaching staff.
Honestly, DA been getting the most out of the time that he has on defense with multiple guys going down, which is absolutely crazy.
In real time at that.
Yeah.
adjusted.
Agreed. But before we get into the Hayes thoughts and we continue the conversation, we're gonna get into a message from our sponsors, DraftKings. Here it is.
What's going on? It's your boy Hayes here again, and I've teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook yet again to bring you guys an amazing offer. As many of you guys know, I love every single sport. I actually share that love with you guys. That's why we're here, and I've teamed up with them for a great deal. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Again, $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. All you have to do is use my promo code Bear Central. It's the name of the channel that you're on seeing this. You already know it. It's Bear Central. You can stay in on the action and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on star player props and in-progress games right as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports and have a shot to win cash prizes. Again, I've teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook. This is an amazing deal and offer for you guys. Your first $5 bet can net you $300 if your first bet wins. And all you have to do is use a simple code, and that is Bear Central. And tell them, hey, sent you. Peace.
You already know what it is. Pull your phone out. Go ahead and bet. You got the Eagles starting right now, and you got a late game that's coming in a couple hours. Go ahead and get you some money on. But Drip, aka Hayes, is joining us. Nigga, your name is Drip now for the remainder forever. That's just what it is. You look like a Raiders fan, but it's Bears gear.
I was about to say, check that. Check the logo before you run up on me. That's it.
On the real. But hey, let's get your initial thoughts and then talk about Caleb Williams' performance today.
I mean, I think this was a game where the Bears performed solidly throughout the game. Of course, they're not perfect, but this was a pretty consistent game as level of performance. We had some, of course, drives that stalled. Every team's going to have that. But we were pretty consistent as an offense today. I like that. Now, the drives where we didn't go to the run game where it was clear, where we should have been trusting our run game a little bit more. Ben Johnson's going to have to start answering for that because I don't know what the hell is going on with Ben Johnson for that one. But we got the win. We got the victory. And as far as Caleb Williams' performance, tell the 2 halves. And again, the first half wasn't terrible. I want to be clear. In no way am I saying that Caleb Williams had a terrible first half. He was 10-21 for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was sacked once. Second half of the game, 9-14, a lot more efficient. 119 yards, 1 touchdown, no sacks, no interceptions. That's what you like to see. That's what you want to see from Caleb Williams. Growth and understanding of how to be better in the second half of this game. Caleb Williams performed pretty well in this game.
And then give your thoughts on the defense today. before we
The
move on to
defense,
another question?
man, I mean, considering we had none of our starting linebackers out there, then even some of those guys went down at different points in this game. I think we had a good game. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers don't give the ball up a lot. Like they're not as good at takeaway differential as us, but they don't have a lot of giveaways. The fact that the Bears were able to force 3, if I'm not two interceptions,
two turnovers,
two interception and fumble in this one, I think is really good. You look at the way that the players stepped up today. Deshaun Wright got an interception when we needed it. Montez Sweat made his presence felt all over this game today, and that was the thing that I tasked him with a couple of weeks ago when he wasn't necessarily playing the best. I was like, just every game we should feel the impact. If you're not getting sacks, we should just know that Montez Sweat made an impact by the pressures or something that happened out there. Fumble force today. 2 sacks from Montez Sweat today. I think 5 tackles. Montez Sweat made his presence felt throughout this whole entire game.
For sure. And then C-Dub, I'm coming to you on this. What do you think about Dennis Allen up until this point? Because for me, I'm gonna say this. Dennis Allen all season has been dealing with more injuries on his side of the ball versus Ben Johnson in his side of the ball. And Dennis Allen has led the league in turnovers and takeaways and has led the Chicago Bears defense to go out there and be an opportunistic defense to a point to where we're like, hey, bro, in each and every game, we at least feel confident that we're going to at least at the minimum get one. We're going to get one. So, C-Dub, how you feeling about Dennis Allen on how he has coached this defense up until this point?
I think he's really did a good job with this defense. You could see all the injuries that we have throughout the entire year. You started the year without Jalen Johnson, probably your best defensive player on the field. He had to make Kool-Aid without sugar out here, bro. And the shit still tastes good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because the defense has been holding their own. You're missing 3 linebackers, your top 3 linebackers. They bring in the next 2 guys, and both of them got double-digit sacks. He's putting people in a place to succeed. Look at C.J. Gardner-Johnson, the way he's been playing, put into that Kyler Gordon spot. He has almost, you blink your eye, you might think that's Kyler Gordon. He is pushing the right buttons. He is holding firm for the Bears can have a chance to win games. And I just gotta say, this guy Dennis Allen is doing a really good job of what he has to work with, bro. A really good job.
Kev, what you got for us? And then Steve-O.
I mean, listen, you got to give DA all the credit in the world. This dude is out here like, hey, you that I just drove past on 95th and the red line. Come here, go out there and do some stuff. Like to have players who are, I mean, look at the defense, bro. You got DeMarco Jackson, who they picked up last Saturday or something like that to the practice squad. He out there with leading the team in tackles. Amin Bamiga went out there and took care of business, bro. And then on top of that, players still was getting injured in the game. And he was still like, anybody from the coaching staff want to go out there and suit up and play? Like, I don't know what Dennis Allen, you muted Steve. I don't know what
I'm pretty sure the water boy got in.
Bro, I have no idea what Dennis Allen is saying to these guys. If he got all their kids tied up in the basement, he like go out there and produce, or you're not gonna get him back. But he's getting effort, 100% effort from whoever's out there. And if we could give ourselves any credit from Chicago Bears Central, it goes way back to the preseason. When in the preseason, we saw guys that we knew weren't even gonna make the team out there playing hard for Dennis Allen. So shout out to him for going out there and taking care of business.
Bro, and shout out to Al Harris as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Bro, Al Harris, DA, them niggas is the definition of go better pass, double let it rest, until the ball is better, until the better get best. That's what they are. That's how they are. That's how they come into practice. That's how they come into games. Because that's the only way you can get it
that's
out.
How they go into the bedroom with their girls.
Real.
Good, better, best.
Wow,
bro, like the way you're making 4th and 5th string players just be serviceable, just not Like that shows, and that's a clear indication. Whatever funky ass culture that was in here the past 20 years, that bitch gone. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
out of here. And the new motherfucker is Ben Johnson. He is here to stay. And it started, like Kev said, it started from training camp. It started from the offseason. They let it be known we not playing with y'all. We gonna coach y'all hard, and we gonna start now because we already see y'all got some bitch in y'all. We gonna get all that bitch out. Fellas, do y'all see some bitches on the field?
Nope.
That's all I've been asking for.
Nope. Good, better, best. Cardiac arrest.
Arcade been on one. She's been on.
We've been a little bit. We was a little bit better today. I can't lie.
A little bit.
To the last 6 minutes.
Hey, bro. Can I shout out Darnell Wright, bro? Because it looked like TJ Watt was gonna have his way with him for the entire game, and after that forced fumble, Darnell Wright kept him quiet. I ain't gonna lie.
He kept him quiet. It was like one more play.
It was like one more.
Darnell Wright had what a rough probably first month of this 3 or 4 games of the season, but
Yeah,
it's been really good since.
He Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl.
And it was just penalties. I won't even say he had a rough. He just couldn't. It was penalties.
It was penalties that was hurting Darnell Wright. Real talk.
That was true.
And it was him and his brother. I mean, his uncle.
For sure. But Hayes, how you feeling about Dennis Allen and how he's been able to get the most out of the players that's been available to him on the defensive side?
I mean, it's amazing. Just to be frank, like when you really look at the fact that he has been missing Jalen Johnson for the entirety of this year. Jalen Johnson, not to say that if the defense win or lose is just on Jalen, but like he makes it so much easier from a schematic standpoint because he can shut down one side of the field, right? And Dennis Allen came into this saying we're gonna use that by actually having him flip sides, something Matt Eberflus never did. You have one of the best nickels in the league in Kyler Gordon, who has been healthy for a large chunk of the season. Terrell Smith went down before the season even started, right? So, like, defensive backs are so important to Dennis Allen's scheme. He likes to have a lot of them out there, and that's where we've been damaged at the majority of the year, and he's been able to scheme through it for the most part, right? It hasn't been perfect. It hasn't been pretty all the time, but he's been able to make the most out of what we have here. Then even you look at the linebacker crew, like, look at the players that he revamped. Dominique Robinson is back to contributing as a depth piece, which I know may not sound like a lot, but that is. Like, this is a motherfucker that we used to look at and be like, don't put this motherfucker on the field at all. Noah Sewell and what he's done, over the season as well. Like, it hasn't always been pretty, but it's been good. Dennis Allen has done an amazing job as a defensive coordinator considering the situation.
Yep.
100%, and I agree with both of you guys. But for the remainder of the season, the Chicago Bears have the Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, San Francisco, and Detroit.
God.
Here's the question. I'm going to start with C-Dub, the man that called the game.
Yikes.
What do the Bears need to improve in as they continue to move through this season before we get up out of here?
Okay. Okay. I live and I trust Ben Johnson. But we getting into December. It means the weather's getting colder. Hands are getting free. They're getting frostbite. You ain't gonna get too many passes, especially in Chicago. We have to run the ball more in the wintertime, bro. It's wintertime football, bro. It's gotta switch, Ben. That shit never changes, Ben. It never changes in Chicago. He may think that he can change the fucking what goes on in Chicago, but nah, bro. Ain't nobody trying to throw the ball in 15 degrees below zero, bro, and catch the ball. We gotta start running the ball more in these crucial times, bro. Damn, I cannot believe we fighting for a playoff spot. Wow. Go ahead.
I'm going to go with health. That's the one thing that got to change for the Chicago Bears going forward. Now, I know you can't really control that, right? Like, you hit that ground, you got into a car accident, you getting carted off the field, or you got to go to the tent. But if the Chicago Bears are healthy, especially on the defensive side, this is the sky is the limit. I'm not saying Super Bowl champions, but I am saying that we can win every single game going forward for the rest of this season if you get Jalen Johnson back, if you get the rest of these guys that's out there that's hurt You get them back on the field, the sky is the limit. And real quick, before we move forward, we got to give Ryan Poles credit. If you look at these depth pieces that's out there contributing to this team, that's Ryan Poles. Can't ignore those things. CJ Gardner Johnson, Ryan Poles. All these players that contributed today, even the practice squad guy that went out there, even Jake Moody earlier in the season, Ryan Poles. So for
Absolutely.
me, I got to give Ryan Poles some credit or a lot of credit for the way this team is performing with second and third string and fourth string and fifth string players making this team get wins. So, but yeah, health, if this team gets healthy, the sky's the limit moving forward.
I would agree with you 100% before Steve-O go. Simply because a lot of us we give Ryan Poles hell, but I always go out to say, like, when people bring up Ryan Poles, do you like Darnell Wright? Do you like Kyler Gordon? Do you like Jaquan Brisker? Do you like Roma Dunze? And so on and so forth. And I always looked at Ryan Poles as a person that has not been perfect,
Even Kyle
but
Monangai.
has been exactly, but has been a person who has looked at his coaches and said, what can I do to help you? Because if you look at the drafts before Dennis Allen and Ben Johnson, those draft selections were in I would say assistance to Matt Eberflus. Why you go out to get a Zach Pickens? Why you go out to get a Javon Dexter to help Matt Eberflus coach his best? And for the last season or off season per se, we seen Ryan Poles go out there and support Ben Johnson at the up-team degree. But Steve-O, what you got to say?
Hey, I ain't got too much else to say. We 8-3. That. What else can I say? Like, I can't. I have them that can't believe this. Like,
Bro,
there was a time, and I remember I was like 15 years old. I'm like, bro, why we just can't look like everybody else? Where we could just pass the ball here, run the ball here. We just look like a fucking football team. This is the first time in my 25 years of living where I feel like I'm watching an actual fucking football team. For real, for real.
Yeah.
It ain't the defense just only carrying this. It ain't the offense just only carrying that. It's everybody holding their weight from different secondary groups, from different anywhere. They pulling, we running by committee at certain points. Sometimes we just throwing it all over the field. I don't know how did he throw it over 30 times today?
yeah,
Like,
he did.
I wouldn't
35
dream
times.
that we have a quarterback that we could even feel comfortable enough to do that shit with. So, like I said, it just proves to the point that whatever, like I said, good, better, best is that's what we've been showing every week. We're trying to get better each and every week, and even when we are getting better, it's still not our best. We still got way more left in the tank that we ain't seen this offense at 100%. We might seem a good 80.
Not even.
Let us see that at that 100%. And to me, like I've been saying, Monangai is that key. If you change your mindset and have a run first mindset, everything will come into play. I promise you it will.
This team now has a 64% chance to make the playoffs this year.
That's crazy.
64% chance.
That's crazy.
Even higher than that on the red line.
Now, on the flip side of that, we do have the second toughest schedule remaining in the NFL.
do.
Yep.
So,
and that bodes well for the playoffs.
yeah,
Pressure
they'll
bus.
definitely be tested. That's for damn sure.
This is what I said, like, at the start of the season. When you get to this stretch of the season to where you're going against divisional opponents, you're going against the Philadelphia Eagles, you're going against the defense versus the Cleveland Browns, and you're on the road for some of these games, that means if you are able to win some of these games, you are battle tested. I would love that for the Chicago Bears, because once you get in the playoffs, whether you win a division or if you don't, you at least know you can compete. I don't want a soft schedule at this point of the season, because that makes you feel a little relaxed and you might go out there and get yourself embarrassed in the playoffs. I think that these games coming up, with them showing this resiliency, that you give yourself a good opportunity to go out there and win football games.
And our division is the reason why we don't have a higher percentage and playing against obviously the
That's
Super
true.
Bowl champions.
I mean, when you look at it, out of our remaining games, 3 of them are against division, which is the toughest division in football.
Plus the Super Bowl champions.
Plus the Super Bowl champions as well. You're right.
Yep. So
Oh my goodness, bro.
I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see what these guys got for us, man. And it's gonna be a fun one, but it's good. Hey, we gotta turn the fuck up.
Amen.
Hey, he put out a Caroline.
We got the Carolines.
Hey.
Okay,
I hope y'all juking in the chat. Y'all better be juking.
Y'all better be showing that footwork. I need to be seeing that footwork.
Oh, that's hard. Hey, look
Is this the one that was in the email, Bobby?
I don't even know. I just got it off you.
Oh, somebody emailed us. They made a custom Bears Down one.
Hey, I'm gonna look at that. We can be good.
Let's go. Turn up, chat. Turn up, chat.
Let's go.
Hey. Who do it like this? Nobody but CBC.
Go crazy. Hey.
Oh, that last
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, how about?
How did you
go.
go?
I did that on the back.
I like
end.
that, Bobby.
Now that's fire,
My
dog.
mama.
That's
I like
a
that,
staple
Bobby.
now.
I like
See?
that, Bobby.
I like that.
That might be on par with good, better breast. I mean, good, better,
Good,
best.
better breast.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, we know.
Whoa.
We now know.
Yes,
We know. We know what's on this nigga mind.
He talking about
Hold
taking
on.
a nap. He finna go. Hey, kids, y'all go play the game. I'm finna go lay down.
Good, better breast. Never let it rest. Never let
Hold
it
on.
rest.
I'm gonna play the one that somebody sent us to. Hogan. Just real quick.
Let's go.
You better bear down. Every damn day. You better bear down. Every damn day. Now stand up. And bear
Yeah.
down. Now stand up. And
Beat drop.
you better bear down.
Let that beat drop.
You better bear down. You better bear down.
Hey!
Hey.
Now stand up. You better bear down.
Hey!
You better bear down.
Hey, I'm gonna have to hit him up and ask. Hey, can we use that as the
That
intro?
was in
That need to be the new winning outro music, bro. I'm not even
Come
gonna
on,
front.
bro.
Oh, bro.
You better
Real for
bear
real.
down. We got Caleb Williams and Romeo Doozy now. Y'all already know Chi-Town Sports, we in it now. And they be hating on the game because I'm in it now.
And we winning now.
Oh, it now. Hey, don't get me started now. Your boy used to be a rapper back in the day. Don't get me started.
It's so much
That's
fun, bro.
cold.
It's fun, but you
But
win
hey,
it,
man.
dog.
Yeah, bro. We ain't experienced this, Steve.
We
We haven't experienced it.
Uncharted territory.
Bro, it's crazy. I don't know. But fellas, we about to get up out of here, man. Give us your last words.
Get
before
the
we
super
go.
chat.
One last
Snapper.
super chat
Oh yeah, my bad. Go ahead, get them.
is there. All of us pressing at the same time, so somebody can take it.
Hold on, let me get it up. First off, we got Brandon L. Jet. I love this team and love this channel. We love y'all too, and we especially love Brandon L. Jet, the general. The second super chat is from my man Drew Bears. He said, let our rookies cook. Loveland and Burden, our future. Bear down. Let the starters come back for Friday. 9-3. Let's go, Drew. Shout out to Drew. Pete Wright in the building. Appreciate the super chat of $5. That rookie played pretty good on the other side. All right. Absolutely. 100%. Thank you for the super chat. And we got one more from Jay Allen. He liked the music. He was juking with us. Dum, 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 dum.
Juke.
He talking about doom doom doom.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. The last thing I have to say is there is no team in the NFL that scares me as a Chicago Bears fan.
I will give you one, Kev. And you
that?
tell me if you agree. But
That.
they not in the NFC.
Yeah.
It's the Houston Texans.
They don't scare me.
Oh fuck them.
No.
My-
Now the Houston
With
Texans.
that pass rush.
The
Oh my
Houston
All right, y'all
Texans.
starting a whole. We were wrapping up. Y'all starting a whole
He
separate
said
show.
he said the last thing.
I just wanted to hear him real quick.
Yeah, no, the Houston Texans defense scared everybody. That nigga Michael Myers be like, I'm finna go in the house. But as far as the team overall, absolutely not.
All right, bet it up. But hey, anybody else got something now?
All I gotta
Dubs.
say is lock in. We still enjoy this win, but we got locked in because I'm watching these niggas and they look like they figuring their offense out. So it's time to
Amen.
lock in.
We just gotta know
For
Eagles,
sure.
bro.
I ain't said I'm scared. I said lock in.
Fuck
'em.
them Eagles, bro.
For sure. Y'all make sure y'all lock in, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. If y'all want to go ahead and be a part of the mailbag episode, man, shout out to Don. She said, "My mama love
and we
y'all."
love your
Shout
mama
out to
back.
Mama
I
Hey,
love
Don.
your mama
Hey,
back.
till Thanksgiving coming up. Can we come through? What's
I
up?
get a
Slide.
plate.
We need a plate, bro.
And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll
Jesus
see
Christ.
y'all Friday for sure. But
We
bear
need a
down, bang, bang,
plate.
bang, ski, ski,
Hell, y'all
ski,
talking
down,
about?
Short
bang,
week.
ski, ski,
See y'all
ski,
Friday. Let's get that.
Short
Let's get that 9th win, baby.
Oh my
bear
god.
down, Chicago,
So-
bang, 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 ski, ski, ski.
Short week. So make sure y'all lock in, tuned in, and make sure y'all rocking out for these episodes that's gonna come out before game day. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to be a part of the mailbag, the lines is open. We know y'all fill them up on Sunday night in preparation of drip dropping the daily on Monday. The number to do so is 773-242-9336. We appreciate y'all, man. We glad to go out there and give y'all them good endings to this day. Appreciate y'all, man. Chi-Town up. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure.
Let's go.
Aaron Rodgers.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.